My name's Andy Backinsell. We're recording this on the 10th of June 2012. And we are with Leonard Scott. What was your date of birth, Leonard?
2/12/23. Well, the Sutton Estate was people from slum areas mainly, and it was only working class people there. Barton Hill area and St Philip's area, where they were, which was really slum areas. I was only 2 when we moved out there. We lived there, well, my mother was there till, the late 50s. The Sutton Estate was like a private council, an housing association, yeah. You would think of Barton Hill, come out on the Sutton Estate and have a nice house with nice garden and plenty of room, wide roads, big wide pavement. I mean, the pavements is nearly as wide as the road, and it's a lovely area. You know, it was lovely to be able to grow up there. We had some lovely times on there. Well, when you got down there, coming from a place like Barton Hill, and to be able to go down to a wood, which is all nice grass and trees in it. It was like people. When I was growing up, people at a holiday would be down to Weston or Severn Beach, mainly Severn Beach. Well, it was like people now going to Mallorca or somewhere like that. To go down Arden's Woods in the Brook after living out Barton Hill as children, would be the same comparison, really. To go up past the Wick House and to go down Arden's Woods from that area, from that way, or go down where Allison Road is now, was just fields, we could get to it that way. Or go up, as I say, Wick House, go down through that way, or get to it. I mean, it was a different world. Well, we used to go swimming, or no, we used to call it it was always kingfishers. They were always lovely. Each year we could remember where the kingfishers and the blue tits were. It used to be a lovely area. I mean, the little bridge is still there, I'm sure. Really, when you come to think of it, Nightingale Valley, as far as I'm concerned, living here more or less all my life, is from the bottom of Addison Road through to St Anne's Woods. And the end of it is the railway, or St Anne's Woods. It goes finally into the Avon, is that right? Then when you got along to where you could get to it from, you used to be able to get to it from the clinic, Brookley Clinic. Where Brookley Clinic is, where the 2 shops are. Dead opposite there, there's a little lane that goes up there. That's how we used to go down to the Hayfields. We nicknamed it, on the Sutton Estate, we call it the Hayfields. That's what we call it, the Hayfields. You got to remember that I'm talking about that all the kids, what I'm talking about, would come from the slums of Barton Hill or the St Philip's, and he comes there and there's a lovely little stream where we could swim in. There was areas along that was, well, about that deep where we could go swimming in. There's other areas where it was just running over stones, but it was like well, you were in a different world. In later years, of course, I used to take, when I was courting my wife, it was always a place to take her and have a little snog. Yeah, I used to trick her out Lumpty Dumps when we were courting, and used to do things we didn't ought to, but the way of life, wasn't it? I mean, she came to live on the Sutton Estate. I was 14 and she was 12. Well, I would say Arden's Woods and Brookley, or the Hayfields as we called it, right the way through to Nightingale Valley where the railway line is, in the tunnel is, haven't changed a lot. I would say the stream, I could go down there now, probably be a bit overgrown, and show you the different little places we used to camp out and go swimming, because the water was, 2 foot deep, whereas the other was. But it's always been like a clean stream. I know that at one period people were dumping stuff in there, but that from Allison Road through haven't changed. But when I come to think of that old red church, St Cuthbert's, if you came up Sandy Park, Wick Crescent was there, and St Cuthbert's Tin Church, corrugated small church, was there on that corner, and then that was fields. That was all fields. A big valley. And of course, when they built Allison Road, we on the Sutton Estate used it as a playground, because they was building these houses down and up towards Brewmill, and they used to have like a little railway track with these little railway things, like they do in the pits for transferring the concrete and the bricks and things like that. Well, we used to get up there, didn't we, and unlock them. To me, Hardin's Woods and Brookley, when I was a youth, to me would be like moving to my favourite place in the world today, Mallorca. To come from Bartnell out to a place like that, with fields, Victory Park, as it is. I was up there last night, as a matter of fact. And to think of that area and where we were all on Dumbeezes, there ain't a place in the world I want to live. To me, that is heaven itself.